Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to the Justice Hour. I would say I am your OK 24/7 champion, but I'm not. But I'll get into that later on. Let's get on with the show. Firstly, I want to introduce the CCW official that was there at the weekend, Lee Milligan.
Evening, Rico.
Mr. Milligan, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
How do you think I am?
Not happy.
Definitely not. I suppose you had a fun night though, didn't you?
I had a great night.
I thought you would. I'll get back to the show in just a short while. I'm going to invite my second guest on, and he is the boss man. He is elite tier boss man, James Farris. Boss man.
Rico Milligan. Well, I just want to quickly just get something off my chest. I know it's your show, Rico, but I am fuming. Is the GM coming on tonight?
Only time will tell. I doubt.
Well, I tell you what, I've got a little message because I'm a very busy man and I know you've got a show to do, but I've got something to say. Now, GM, you listen up and you listen good. Now, I've noticed and I've heard through the grapevine that them newly crowned champions, Owen Ocean and Summer, isn't going to be there this Saturday. No? Wonder why that is. I'll tell you why that is, GM. It's because you know fine fact that Cody will get that title back off Summer. You know fine fact that Rico will get justice and get his 24/7 championship back from Owen Ocean. But apparently you've given them the weekend off to celebrate. To celebrate. There's no time for celebration. They should be there defending their titles. But I tell you what, since they ain't going to be there, I know of two masked freaks that are going to be there. Now, how about you put Rico and Cody together and you get them going one-on-one, in a tag match against the masked freaks, Shadow Inferno, for the tag team championships. Because we want gold. They want their gold back. And since you've given the other two the night off, Shadow Inferno going to be there. Now, why don't you put them against the masked freaks? Because we'll take their gold, we'll warm their shoulders up until they get their original gold back from Summer and Owen Ocean. Now, think about that, GM. You want a blockbuster tag team match? Look no further than putting Cody and Rico together in a tag team. Shadow who? Inferno? Who? Inferno? Yeah, that's right. Who Inferno? Because Elite Tier is going to destroy everything that comes in their path. Now, think about that board. Think about that, Jamie. Make that match happen since you're giving the other two part-timers, the night off. Dustin Hart, the OG. Well done. Well done, brother. The first ever CCW undisputed champion. Well done. Now, I'm going to get going. But Rico, I hope the board and Jamie make that match happen. Because this Saturday, if that match happens, you're going to be looking at one half of the new tag team champions, Elite Tier. Mark my words. Yeah.
Oh.
So, have a good night, guys. And Jimmy, You make that match happen. Or we'll just make it ourselves. See you later, guys.
Wow. Short and sweet, but
Yeah,
Oh.
strong words.
on the board listening to that. That's
Cyrus
just,
is not someone to be messed with.
it's not. You know
You've
this,
seen
I
what he
know
can
this. Oh, yeah.
And his mind goes places.
If it does, it does. Shall we get the next guest on?
Yes, we shall.
Just seeing his backstage, he's waiting. He says he's wise. He is the former CCW Underground Heavyweight Champion. He is the Lion, Xander Zulu. Xander,
Evening.
Milligan, for one thing,
you don't.
I'll get to you at some point. But first things first, Rico, for once you and I have got one thing in common. We both lost this past weekend. Except, I obviously lost to your team's cowardly acts, and you lost because of your cowardice. But that's neither here nor there. Thank you for having me on the show this evening. How are you, Rico?
I'm feeling a little bit better after hearing what Barris just said. Me and Cody going up against Shadow Inferno for the tag titles. You've held those titles. What better way to get belts back into Elite Tier? The OG's done it. How about we
Well,
add a couple more?
you can throw the OG in my face all you want, but I'll get to him at some point. But as far as the tag team titles go, just remember who came along and sort of took them from you.
OG, congratulations. Welcome to the show.
Cheers, bro. Cheers. Mr. Mill. Okay.
Evening, champ.
How you doing, mate?
I'm good. No doubt you're doing far better than most people
Really
here.
heavy up one. We'll lay you there, nice and safe. Let's get back in hand. Mr. Mr. Milligan! You had your hands full, didn't you?
Yep.
All night
Very
long. Oh, who's that down in the... Oh, that's a little baby. He's done me out and lost his title, innit? Mr. There's land, there's sea, and then there's the OG.
Well,
Sadly, went on.
the OG
Xander.
must be well on his way to Alzheimer's. Because for one thing, you ain't gonna sit here and call me a little baby. I eat your weight in a week. Number two, are you done? Are you enjoying this? I hope you're enjoying yourself. I hope everything is going great for you, because your days are numbered. Like your day,
Hang on a minute.
shine it up.
Hang on,
Keep it warm for me. Because I'm telling you now,
listen,
your days are numbered.
You normally got something at the back of your head there, haven't you? Go to tell you instead. Because you underestimated me. You thought because I'm this small guy that can fly around, I've got a bit of age to us, that I didn't have a hope in hell's chance. But you were wrong. Because what you don't understand, technically, I never lost this belt. I gave this belt back so it can continue on its path. The Carnage title, technically, I never lost that. I gave that also back, so it could be fought for. Now, in all rights, when I returned, I had all right to go back after these 2 titles, but I didn't. I sat back, I let everybody else play the games. And all along, I was playing my own.
Oh,
I fabricated a situation from that Rumble with you and with Imperial. I manipulated you into thinking I was weak and stupid. And what did I confiscate? Not 1, but 2 titles. What you forget is, yes, we can be professional wrestlers, but you also have to be very, very smart. I knew toe to toe, the numbers were against us. But with the
we're against
experience,
you. The numbers were against you.
oh yes.
Let me explain something to you. The
Shut up,
only
man.
reason
You just
You're
sat there
holding
and says you'll eat my weight in a week.
property on your shoulders
My
is because
property.
there was 3 of us in that ring, along with your boy A-Dog handcuffing Imperial Dragon. You can talk about being genius and, you know, manipulative all you want, but let's just rewind and remind everyone what happened. The last time you and I, one-on-one, put you on the shelf. I raised you up on my shoulder,
You
I
put
dropped
me
you
on
to
the
a
shelf.
table and I put you on the shelf. I didn't see
So
you for
you
months.
say because you last rided me straight through a table,
Yeah.
you put me out.
Yeah,
You
and
didn't put
you know
me
what?
out.
It felt good. It felt good. If I could go back to that moment, I would probably just add seasoning to it.
Add seasoning.
Add
Yeah,
seasoning.
you'd probably think that too, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Whereas you
Yeah.
are unseasoned. You are like
Me,
bland
I don't
chicken.
need to be seasoned.
Salt.
I'm real. I'm from the streets. I'm real. I'm as real as what they get.
That's where
Remember
you and I
what you were
differ, my
doing when I
friend.
was whacking you all over with that kendo stick? Ah, ooh, ah, ah, ow, ow.
It's quite clear that you are from the
Dude,
street because
listen,
only
Liz,
such
I had to
behavior can
belt
be taken
myself
from the street.
just to get a rise out of you. I whacked myself with a kendo stick just to get into the next level. And yous, all along, want to stay in first gear. First gear, I'll terrorize you next time. This Saturday, you, an Imperial Dragon, you're going to get terrorized. You think that what I've done previous show, that's nothing. I'm going to go up the board and I want an okay to do whatever I see fit in this next match.
So just so we're clear, Mr. OG, many don't know this, but I have crippled more men than polio. Do you understand? When I came to CCW, I never came to make friends or allies. Hell, I didn't even care to be liked. All I care about in each promotion I walk into is to cause as much death and destruction as I can possibly cause. And then you think, look at me, I'm smart. I've got the elite. I'm going to steal someone's property. But I will be seeing you pretty soon, pal. So keep running your mouth.
Running my mouth.
Keep running
Listen,
your mouth. Keep
What you
flapping
don't
your gums.
understand is there's a
Keep
reason I am
talking out of the
OG.
side of your neck and see what happens to your teeth or
Have
what's
been
left of
here
them.
since day one. Ooh, getting kinky now, are we, boy?
You want to
Bring
bring
the weapons
handcuffs?
like that.
I've got something for you
You're going to
too.
do nothing but make me excited.
Yeah.
I've
I
been
hope you're
here
excited.
since
I hope
day
you're as
one,
excited
and
as
there's
I
a
am.
reason why I'm still here. I've had bigger and badder men come up to me than you, and I'm still standing here, and they're not.
Yeah, but you have never had the displeasure of crossing a Zulu prince.
No,
I'm going to
there's
show you
always a
why I have
first
very
time
few
for
enemies,
everything,
my
isn't
friend.
there? There's always a
What?
first time for everything.
There's a first time for everything, but I'm going to show you exactly why I have very, very few enemies left.
You see that, and I'm going to show you exactly why everybody is afraid of the OG. And I don't care who it is, whether they face me, whether they haven't, or whether they're going to. Every single person finds out. Elite tier always end up on top.
So, my closing statement to you, sir, is you talk all this tough game, but all I remember the last time we met is you being as soft as baby shit.
Language.
Oh, look, is he frozen? Is he petrified?
I think he's left.
He left.
I think he's paused. I don't know what's going on. Oh, well, that's got a little bit heated. Are you done now?
Mr. Milligan.
Can
Yes.
Oh, there he goes. If he comes back, he comes
Can
back.
you? Can you watch the match back of me and Imperial Dragon losing our championships? Watch it back. I want you to see the whole thing. And I want you to use that as a case study of what not to do. You and I have never had problems. But I also need you to be on your A game. Because everybody else seems to be. But I'm not too sure if I can say the same about you in my match. But then again, everyone has bad days. You can't see it all. You're only one man and you're a human being. So all I ask is watch the match back. So we know what to watch out for.
I'll watch the match back. I'll study that match, and I will be the best official on the night, like I always am. And may I remind you, I've felt those knuckle dusters before when you inadvertently hit me with them. So I know they can do damage. So I know what you can do with them and how hard you can hit with them.
Hold on 1 second, gentlemen. That was my daughter's trying to come in here. Right. So, Mr. Milligan, first, I think maybe I came in all guns blazing. I just realized I never apologized for that mistake of cracking you in the jaw of knuckle dusters. You are a respected official. I always appreciate your 100% professionalism at all times. But I'm afraid what I did say stands because we're in uncharted territories. We're in no disqualification, no holds barred territories. So I need you to be on your A game. If not for me, then for your own sake and safety.
I understand what it takes in these matches. I've had my fair share of matches where I've been an official in matches that are no hold barred, even death matches. So I know how to handle myself in those kind of matches and how to officiate them very well. You do your job and I'll do my job. Because I won't tell you how to do your job and you don't tell me how to do mine.
Let's just be glad that I am of a different moral compass. Otherwise, you and I would be having a very different conversation. But I think for now, I would like to keep this very respectful and peaceful because I do like you.
I respect you too. I have nothing against you.
Well, thank you for keeping it respectful. Appreciate that. Shall we talk about the last show? Xander doesn't want to talk about the show.
Go ahead. Let's talk about the last show.
I'm not going to go into my match. I'm going to start with the tag match. Mad Hatters versus Shadow Inferno. Mr. Milligan, you were front and center for that.
Yep.
What did you think to it? You were there.
Really, really good match from both teams. It was a hard-hitting match. We all know that Shadow Inferno have their comedy, funny moments that they like to get out, and they like to play jokes on everyone. But when they step inside that ring, they turn it up a level and they get the job done, like they did on Saturday.
Fair enough. I've only seen a few little highlights of that match because I was busy doing other things more important. But I saw quite a few hard hits, and it shocked me when Shadow Inferno actually beat the Mad Hatters. I wasn't expecting that. I don't think anybody was. The crowd loved it, but the Mad Hatters, they're angry. They'll want those titles back. But they're going to have to wait until me and Cody have finished with Shadow Inferno first. That's my take. Xander, did you see the match?
No. Unfortunately, a lot of Saturdays, somewhat of a haze. I just remember the preparation. I just remember punching both of them in the mouth. And then soon after that, everything was blurry. I just keep getting flashbacks of being landed on frog splash after frog splash after frog splash after frog splash. However, I do recall seeing you there, Rico.
Yeah, I was ringside.
Hmm.
I didn't get involved.
For now. Next question.
Never mind next question. Let's go to the next match. Brother versus brother. Craig Mark versus Jack Russell McVeigh. Any of you guys? Well, Xander, did you see that match? Were you still backstage?
All I can say is the right man won.
And then got walloped with a wet floor sign.
What? That's the nature of the business. You got to keep your eyes open. You can't be slipping, not even for 1 second. Now you definitely know you won't make that mistake again.
True. A wise man once said, eyes in the back of your head. That
Exactly.
man is no longer his soul. Cody versus Summer.
Absolute justice. No pun intended.
I was there.
It was a hard-hitting match.
Yeah, it was. Some of the hits, some of the kicks, pulling chunks of hair out. They just went at each other. It was crazy.
Well, Xander knows how Cody can fight. He's faced her in the ring.
Oh, I know how Cody can fight. The beating she put on me needs to be studied. I can't lie. I can't take that away from her. But with that being said, it's about time that someone knocked off that chip off her shoulder. She now understands what it's like to not be at the top of the food chain. But from what I've seen with Cody, that's just going to make her hungrier. And that's why I have the most respect for her from anyone in that camp. Because she does it alone. She goes hard. Whereas most of y'all, all types of gang tactics, handcuffing, it's just soft, but Cody's anything but soft. So no doubt she will bounce back, but congrats to Summer. I very much admire what she was able to do. Kind of reminds me of myself. I think it was what second or third match, and we took the titles from Rico and A-Dog. So it shows that these things happen. Every dog has its day. Life is beautiful. Ain't that right, Rico?
If you say so.
I do indeed. What about you, Mr. Milligan? How do you feel about that match?
Well, I felt that both competitors went in and they gave it everything they had. They left nothing in the ring. They took it outside the ring. They wanted to basically just rip each other apart in that match. They didn't. If there was no rules in that match, they would have teared each other apart. There would have been nothing left.
Oh,
There would have
that was
been
gone.
more than it would have been violent, that match, if they had no rules.
It was very violent. Very violent.
Oh yeah,
I think a lot of chunks of hair around the ring at one point.
yeah. There was a lot of hair.
Just be looking at some of the comments here. Magic, Sicky Face, Mary Walker, Xander Lost, LOL, The Silence, do it again. Oh, he's back. Welcome back.
Technical difficulties.
Latest comment. I heard someone lost a lot of hair. Ethan Dixon. She did, but so did Cody.
Yeah.
Cody's got the war wounds. Someone's got the war wounds. I can't wait to see them go at it again.
Oh yeah.
Next match. Let's talk about Big Man Ting versus the High Flyer Sam.
You see, I'm quite hurt about that one. Because it's unfortunate. Injuries happen to the best of us. I myself have had numerous. I've broken both collarbones, all types of madness. So I really hate to see it happen to such a phenomenal talent. But with that being said, because it's so phenomenal, I know for a fact he's going to heal up, because everything I saw up until that point was magnificent. So I know for a fact he's going to heal up. He's going to be back. And me personally, being that I know for a fact, I know for a single fact, I'm going to take that title from the OG. I would really love to put it up against Big Man Ting. So
Interesting.
I'll be watching. I'll be waiting. I'll be praying for him. But with that being said, great competition until it was unfortunately cut short.
For once, I actually agree with you. Watching them two, just as crazy as the girls. I was loving every minute, and then unfortunately, Big Man Ting got injured. As far as I know, he's actually healing nicely at home. He's resting up, doing what he needs to do, and he'll be back. And when he does, Sam Taylor, that match is going to happen again.
Yeah, you heard Sam after the match saying that he wanted the match to continue and things, but obviously these things happen in wrestling. They happen. It's not ballet, as we say. It's a hard hitting sport, and we know the risks when we go into it. So it's just we can do things 1,000 times, and it could be that one little step we take wrong, and it just happens.
Yeah. Sometimes some of the most biggest and most devastating maneuvers only hurt us for a day or two, but it be the little things that take us out of action for months on end. And that goes for any wrestler that happens to be watching or anyone that's generally wondering. Being injured as a wrestler is hell. It's absolute hell. You get to points where you fill yourself with a lot of self-doubt. Even when especially if you're out for a long time, you may start to doubt yourself. You may start to even wonder if you will ever wrestle again. And sometimes it doesn't even need to be a big injury, but that's the nature of the beast in this thing that we love, is that it can be something that lasts 20, 30 years and be with you, or it can just, vanish. Sometimes we don't always have a choice in when we have to take that break. But it's why we got to cherish it for everything that it is, while we've still got it, and make the absolute most of it.
I agree.
Yep.
Injuries are never a good thing. I've never been injured yet, luckily, but who's to say it's not going to happen anytime soon? I hope it doesn't.
Well, Rico, if you and your cunt keep testing me, you're going to find out real soon.
Xander, be nice.
I'm sorry, I'm low on carbs.
Oh, okay. A few comments there saying rest up Big Man Ting. Hope he heals up quickly. And then the rematch is going to be fire, Mary says. And she's actually agreeing with you here. Very true.
Thank you very much. But you know what? With that being said, back to the previous match, I can't wait to see what Cody does next. I want to see what kind of fire this lights underneath everyone.
But you won't have to wait long. If the board give us this match, she's going to be in the ring going up against Shadow Inferno alongside me. And we are going to take those titles and bring them back home.
Rico, I've not known Cody for very long, but personally, I would urge you to be careful.
Why?
In the state that she's in, after losing a championship that is basically an extension of her being, I'm not sure if she's going to be able to keep her temper together. So my advice to you, as a sworn enemy, watch yourself, watch your back. Watch yourself, watch your back, because she's going to be unhinged out there. And if you get in her way, who's to say you're safe?
Fair enough, but I think she's got more sense than that. But
It's not about sense, it's about animal instinct. You got something taken from you. Look at how you and your tag team partner, A-Dog, look at how you guys behaved when me and Bjorn took your championships away. All types of attacks in the parking lot, steel chairs. You were on fire. And from what I've seen in that ring, from the beating she put on me when she still had her title, when she had nothing to lose and everything to gain, she was dangerous enough. So imagine her mind state when she has everything to gain and nothing left. It's the equivalent of starving an apex predator for days and then letting it loose on the general populace. Who's going to survive that?
I would. I'll take your advice. I'll keep my eyes peeled. I'll watch her.
You too, Mulligan. Because let's be real here. Sometimes in these high risk situations, the official can end up being an unfortunate casualty.
Yep, you're not wrong there. And we all know Cody is one that does not like me when she's in the ring.
I don't think she likes anybody. I'm even surprised she has allies to begin with. So, yeah. Gonna be on a warpath. I don't want none of that. Unless I'm pushed hard enough.
I'm sure she'll go for round 2.
Oh, she will.
Well, we did have Ethan Dixon show up backstage, but he seems to have gone again. So, Ethan, if you're still watching, come back and I'll bring you in, let you have a little talk. What other matches were there? I don't think there was many more after that, was there? Only the gauntlet match. But like I say, I don't want to get into that. We all know what happened. Owen Austin came in, took advantage of worn out Rico, and got the title.
Well,
End
you
of.
told Ocean to get to the back of the line, and what did he do? He went to the back of the line.
I'll give
My
him
man.
his due. He did wait, but I wasn't expecting it to be that quick. He's sneaky, but I'm even more sneaky, and I'm going to get back. Just doesn't know when.
You see, that's the thing. That's the thing about Owen Ocean. I've known that man for years. You know, we were trained at the same school, House of Pain Wrestling. Shout outs to Sticks. But I've known Owen for years, and I'm gonna tell you now, one of his biggest weapons, one of his biggest allies, one of the biggest thing he has on his side is that quite often people underestimate him. They underestimate him and they overlook him. And then wham! Next thing you know, you're on your back, your eyes are closed, your mouth is wide open, you're wondering what went wrong. Owen Ocean just run through you. You ain't gotta like it, but you gotta respect it. You've gotta respect anyone that can walk in to a ring and snatch what belongs to you and walk away and leave you empty-handed. Even OG, I've got to respect the mind games, but they ain't gonna save him in the end.
Fair enough. Was there any more matches last weekend? I don't think there was. So let's move on, shall we? Let's talk about this coming Saturday. Away to wrestling. There's already the Brothers versus Brothers Part 2 match. Who do you think's going to win this one? Sander.
To me, it's a Cain and Abel story. It can go either way. You see, when you share a bond as deep as brotherhood, it means you guys have known each other your entire lives. You know what makes the other one tick. You can predict the other one's behavior with your mind completely shut. They know each other. Oh, they're brothers. So it can absolutely go either way. It doesn't matter who you root for. It all depends on who gets the upper hand, who happens to be smarter in that critical moment. That's who will come out on top, the smarter one.
Interesting. Milligan?
Well, we already seen that Craig Mack's willing to take a cheap shot on his brother by hitting him with a wet floor sign. So it could, as Dander said, it could go either way. They know each other very well. They're brothers. You can't have much more than that to be knowing each other very well. But I think maybe there might be some underhanded tactics that could be used in that match to maybe get someone the upper hand or the win, maybe.
Interesting. You're more than likely going to be the referee for that match. So you're going to have to have
Yeah.
your eyes peeled. Let it run fairly.
Yep.
Megan,
Hard job.
do you think you'll need some protection at some point? Because I also happen to run a protection agency.
Maybe. We never know what will come in the future.
You give us a call. Because things is heating up and people out here are crazy.
Yeah.
Who are you, Dave?
Excuse me?
Are you the APA?
Something like that. Something like that. I'm a one-man APA.
Oh, okay. Just checking. Obviously, we know the other match that's been announced. What's your takes on that?
Which match?
It's the triple threat's been announced. Luke,
Banda Zulu, Imperial Dragon, the OG. I definitely feel good about running it back. If it wasn't for Imperial Dragon being handcuffed by your boy A-Dog, I think everyone on the show knows that the result would have either have been Imperial Dragon or Xander Zulu. Most likely myself, because I've beaten both men, and neither have ever beaten me in singles competition. I walk in with that advantage. Neither can take me one-on-one. It takes a distraction and some handcuffs to steal from me. Me. My forefathers built empires out of blood. There ain't nothing I wouldn't do to get what I want to get in my pursuit to get it. There's no one I wouldn't sacrifice. Do you know how many people I even had to drop to get to where I'm at? So I want you to go through. Let your boy OG take me very lightly. Allow him. Hold the line. Some of us have got kids. Sorry, gentlemen. I can't even be serious when I need to be serious. But the point is, OG's done. You just don't know it yet. And as far as Imperial Dragon goes, I ain't going to take anything away from him. When I say I beat him, I say it with confidence, but in reality, I just about survived him. I beat him clean 1, 2, 3, but it was no easy feat. I'd have a better time drawing blood from stone. So all I can say is good luck to Imperial Dragon. As far as the OG, get your affairs in order. Hell, he may as well make a pre-booking with his dentist at this point, because come April 4th, he's gonna sip each and every one of his meals from a straw, and life as he knows it will be a permanent haze that he can't control. And the only thing, Rico, the only thing that the OG will have left is the elite that failed him.
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to the match. I might even be a ringside for it. Let's move on.
Well, something tells me there's a high chance that I'll probably see you there. So as much as I respect you for all the wars we've been through, I'll never like you. You know that, and you'll never like me. So I expect to see you. And I hope I see you there.
I'll see you Saturday.
Oh, I'll see you Saturday, my friend. Milligan,
Next match.
A-game. I'm going to preemptively say I appreciate your work as always, because I know you're going to do a fine job. But yeah, back to you, Rico. Next match.
It's the rematch from the impromptu match. Oh, Xander's gone again. Mikey McLovin versus Alpha Dog for the Line of Dark title.
Yeah.
Could be
Well,
an interesting one.
Yeah, Alpha's coming off a loss to Mikey in a title match, but
He's not
can
happy.
we? He's got, well, Dog's got time to plan now. He's got time to study that match and see where he went wrong, on where he can pick the holes in Mikey McLovin's arsenal, if he's got any. But we'll wait. We'll have to find out on Saturday for that one.
Alpha's going to stop at nothing to try and get that title. You know he's going to have a plan. Elite always have a plan. So it wouldn't surprise me if Alpha comes out with a win and brings the Light in the Dark home. And when he does, we'll congratulate him. Sander, your take on this match?
Who are we talking about? We're talking about A-Dog?
A-Dog
The one and
versus
only.
Mikey McLovin. That title.
A-Dog. You see, his cowardice has no upper limits. He's what I call a weasel, a prawn, a bottom feeder. I don't ever see him having good chances in any manner of competition. Matter of fact, no. I'll take that back, because I've got to give him respect where respect is due. You know, he was one half of the tag team champions back when I first came to CCW. So I will put some respect on his name. And maybe, I think I was talking based on my own recent experience with him and his involvement in my match. I have no doubt he's a tough opponent, and I have no doubt he's going to do everything he can to always come out on top like A-Dog can only do. But, little weasel, if you are watching this, I think I saw you in the comments. I hope to see you at the next show. Good luck on your match, bro. Good luck. Be seeing you soon. Yeah.
Interesting. And I've just seen there is another match announced.
There is.
It is Dylan Dante versus the Lumberjacks.
Lumberjacks for the win. Lumberjacks for the win. It only makes sense. Ain't nobody can tell me nothing. Lumberjacks for the win. Facts.
Lumberjacks needs this win. He needs it. He's been on a run of losses. He needs a win to be able to boost himself and make people believe and show them what he can really do in a wrestling ring. Because he's not been able to show what he can really do in a wrestling ring.
Fair point. Fair point. Xander?
I agree, but you know what? There's something about him. When I see him, I see a winner. May not be a fact right now. I'm telling you. When I see him, I see a winner in his future. An absolute winner. But hard work is hard work, and there ain't no substitute. And it starts here.
I've faced Lumberjacks. I've beat Lumberjacks twice. And I beat him again last Saturday. So for me, he's still got a long way to go. And obviously, Dylan's going to have Jack Bartley in his corner. So you know there's going to be some shenanigans there.
But you know what, Rico? There's a lot to be said about going up and coming up short against a former tag team champion. Fighting you ain't no easy feat either. So I'll give him that. I will give him that at least. He lost with grace.
Fair enough. I do believe we are now out of matches we can announce.
No, we're not.
We're not. We've got another one.
No, we're not. We have the first match that was announced for the card was Jakob versus Alex Parker.
Oh yeah, the Polish Pie Prince.
Yep.
Jakob.
He's crazy.
Jakob is now free from being under the servitude.
Fucking Angelo.
D'Angelo.
Yep.
I hope he makes the best of it. I hope he takes the opportunities that are given to him and he maximizes them. That's all you can do. If you don't take advantage of these opportunities, ain't very much going to happen for you. So I hope he's watching. Get it in, hit him strong, hit him fast, and lose.
I reckon it's going to be another high-flying match. We all know what Jakob can do. We've seen it.
Yep.
I've felt he is one tough cookie, and he's only getting better and stronger. And he's got Alex Parker. Like, no, Alex Parker, yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
It's I can't call that. I'm on the fence there. So I'll just watch and enjoy it.
I mean, I've seen what Jakob can do in the ring. He's got the speed, he's got the power as well. He can do things that most men can't. He's just getting better every time he steps in the ring. He's getting better and better. And we've not seen Alex Parker really in a one-on-one match, so we don't really know what he can do in a one-on-one match. We've seen him in a multi-man match, but we've not seen him one-on-one. So could he show us something that we've not seen before, or even something to counter or even match Jakob on the speed and high flying department?
True. Very true. Well, guys, I think that's everything we can cover for now.
Yes.
Thank you both of you for coming on. It's been interesting. I'm going to give you both a chance to say whatever you want to say to the fans, to people watching at home, anything you want. Start with you, Mr. Milligan. Go for it.
Well, I just want to say thank you to the fans and everybody at home for coming to shows, watching live, just supporting us in the best way possible. I mean, this place is my home. I love it, and I would never have thought about doing anything like this until I came to CCW and got and met all the wonderful people backstage who do all the production or even the GM and everything. Everyone's just amazing. They all support each other so well, and I'm grateful to be part of such a loving wrestling family.
There's a question for you, Mr. Milligan. When are you going to reveal that you're actually super strong, can beat anybody?
Well, I've already beaten the OG, who is now the undisputed champion. So could we see something happening in the future with that? Or could we see me maybe stepping back between the ropes and fighting someone else for an opportunity?
All I ask, Mr. Milligan, is that you don't finally find the time to reveal your hidden strength in my match. I've already had enough screw jobs as it is. I need you on my side, not against me.
Guaranteed it's not going to be anytime soon, Xander.
Thank you very much.
Magic says yes, by Rico. Mr. Milligan versus me. Yeah. You never know. You never know.
Nope.
Xander, any closing words from you?
You know what? I think I've said enough for tonight. However, I'm happy to take some questions. So does anybody out there have any pressing questions? Before we go, we have 2 minutes.
Fire your questions in, guys. Xander's waiting. See what people say.
I mean, if they have no questions, it means I've already answered all that ever needs to be answered. So either way, this is an absolute win.
I'm watching the comments. No one's asking any questions yet.
And the crowd goes mild.
Oh, here you go. Here's a question for you.
I already did squish Rico in a 2-on-1 handicap match. And again for the tag team championships. And again for the rematch. Man and Rico's story is done. But with that being said, I was facing a different Rico who was part of an active tag team at that point in time. I'm not too sure if I'd have such an easy time against this current version of Rico. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? What's my next motive? Well, right now, well, I can answer it in both ways. Right now, as soon as I get off here, I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to make me a salad with some burger meat, right? So it's like you dice some burger meat into tiny little pieces. You add some Wensleydale cheese. You add some sweet salad to that, burger sauce. Great evening. And then I'm going to come back up here and I'm going to resume playing Crimson Desert. For those of you that don't know, it's a new RPG that is absolutely taking over my life. It's currently one of the greatest things I have played in the past few years, excluding The Witcher and Cyberpunk, obviously. Yeah, it's a lot. I'm 40 hours in and I'm only 14%. It's got a map that's way bigger than Red Dead Redemption. And then the other part to that question is, what's my next motive? Well, get back my Undisputed Championship.
There's a question
And
for
then
you.
go to other places, show off that Undisputed Championship, defend the Undisputed Championship. Hell, while I'm at it, I'm going to win some more championships. Because in this life, you know the rest.
We know
Let's
the
see.
rest.
Crimson Desert. Yeah, see, some of y'all feel me. Some of y'all feel me. I want him locked in a ring. Just him and you. Let's give it a few good months and let's see if me and Rico can somehow find ourselves a little cage match. Because
Wow,
that'll be
your own
one for
son
the
doesn't
books.
even like you, Rico.
Where the hell will we find a cage?
I'm sure we could get one from somewhere.
Yeah,
can make
and I
one if
told
we
you I
need
run
to.
a protection agency, so I've got lots of connections to people
There's
that
plenty of
protected
building
in the
sites
past.
around.
Yeah, between me and Milligan.
You know what I'm going to say, right, Thunder? I look forward to it.
We can makeshift one.
I
Yeah,
don't back down from any challenge. You should
let's
know
make.
this.
If we're gonna make shift one, let's make sure it's made out of solid steel, like the old school steel cage, not the fence mesh where he
The
can
only
just
way to do
bounce
it.
off after I dash him against each and every single corner. No. Get me real cold hard steel. Matter of fact, right now I am based in Sheffield. Right now is my current location, and Sheffield is known as the Steel City. So between me, my big brain, Milligan's resources, I believe we might just be able to source a solid steel cage.
Fair enough. Somewhere down the line, cage match.
You're already quaking
Yeah,
in your
right.
boots.
Zero versus Thunder Zulu.
Somewhere
That's what
down
the
the line.
crowd want.
In fact, Rico, if we're ever going to do this cage match, I cannot be the only one walking in with something to offer. So if we're ever going to have this match, I need you to have something to offer me in order to pique my interest. Because I know for a very fact, I'll be walking in, I'll be putting some form of championship on the line. I'll be putting some form of bundle of cash on the line, and I'll be putting my dignity on the line. So I need you to be able to come up with something of equal merit for me to risk my time, my health.
How about this then? You put up whatever you want to put up. I'll put up my career. That smile, is that an agreement?
Oh, that sounds good. Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that a
I
lot.
do not back down from a challenge.
I think the
I
board have
cannot
got a lot of work to do.
They
The
have
GM and the board have a lot of work to do now.
Ooh-wee.
if they're watching, get it booked at some point. Get it booked.
The watching can get it booked at some point, but I'll tell you what, Mr. Rico, then here's my advice to you, seeing as how we have just made a gentleman's agreement. I don't need this match to happen as soon as possible. No. I want to savor for this. I wanna raise my XP before I do the boss fight. I want to get there stronger than ever, and I want you to enjoy each and every single moment that is left of your career. I want you to pursue as many opportunities as you possibly can, because I promise you, I guarantee you, the day you and I are face to face in that cage is the last time you will ever have any single desire to step into a ring.
We'll see. I can't wait. I think on that note, it is time to end this. It's been fun. Xander, been a pleasure. Thank you for coming on. Milligan, been a pleasure talking to you as well. To the OG and Mr. Barris, thank you for your short but brief appearances. And we shall see you all next week.
Now we'll shoot them on Saturday.
To infinity and beyond.
You're
Welcome
crazy.
Okay. We'll try this one more time. Excelsior!
Yeah. Mr. Milligan, thank you very much.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye. Guys, wow. It's going to be all out war on Saturday. And there's a possible cage match somewhere down the line. The RICO versus Xander Zulu. Possible title versus career. Who wants to see that? I know I do. So, but for now, good night. Thank you for tuning in. I am the Laser Sharp, Laser Focused, Elite Tier Terminator, Rico. This has been the Justice Hour. Good night.